So we're going to do three things in this video. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you inside one of my client stores that's doing Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. I'm going to show you inside his store in real time the number of sales that he's getting every day. Then I'm going to show you the money that Facebook is paying him and how Facebook did pay him over $1,200 one day for dropshipping on their website. And then I'm going to share with you why my client is having success and why a lot of people are not having success. So if you're thinking about getting into the space, you make sure you don't do what the people that are struggling are doing so you can do what the successful people are doing. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, as you guys can see right here, this is his store, and we're going to do this in real time. Now, one of the things I want you to look at is look at the ship by date. And the reason the ship by date is so important is because, unless it's the weekend, the ship by date changes every single day. So by looking at the ship by date, you can get an idea of how many items my client is selling in his store. And you guys can see he has 43 orders that need to be shipped out. He sells more than this. A lot of times we order items and in a day or two the tracking number is available and then we upload that to the order and we mark it shipped and it goes away from this section. So he actually sells more than this. But we can just scroll through and again just pay attention to the date. You see March 8th, March 8th, March 8th. And then of course we have March 9th, a bunch of March 9ths. March 10, March 10, March 10. And I wanted to show you basically the last few days, so even if one of these days is a weekend day, you'll see that there are some weekdays as well. And what you can see that should be pretty obvious now is my client is selling about 10 items a day. We're selling about 10 items a day in his store. Drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not using shops. We're drop shipping items from retailers on Facebook Marketplace. Now let's go look at the sales. So if we go here, this is the money. This will show us what date Facebook paid out my client and how much they paid him out. And this is, again, 100% drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. So if we go right here, we look at March 5th, 2022, Facebook paid him over $1,189. Then if we go down here, the day before this, March 4th, 2022, $343. The day before that, only $106. But look, the day before that, $1,205. And the day before that, $623. So you guys can see two things. First of all, my client is making around $500 to $1,000 a day drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. You can see it in real time. These are not screenshots. I'm scrolling through his store. The second thing you can see is, yes, this is working in March of 2022. There's some people out there that say that, oh, you can't make money drop shipping anymore on Facebook Marketplace because it's too saturated. Those people simply do not have the skills needed to make lots of sales on Facebook Marketplace. And instead of taking responsibility for their life, they do what they probably do in all areas of their life, and they blame some outside circumstance so they don't have to be the one responsible for it. I've made other videos where I've shown you my store. I wanted to make this video showing you my client's store so you can see, yes, it's working for someone else too. And my client, by the way, is, and I don't do this anymore, but I had people that would pay me to basically run their store for them, where I would take all the knowledge that I have in running a store and I would apply it to their store. And you know, it's just like anything else, right? If there's a diet plan that works for losing weight, it's going to work in the United States, it's going to work in Australia, it's going to work in California, and it's going to work in New York, right? So it's once you have a solid system that works, you can apply it and it can work pretty much anywhere. So that's all I did here. Now, the other thing to understand is that this business is not going to make you unbelievably wealthy. This is probably not going to be a business you're going to be a millionaire with. But they do say the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. And what you can do is you can, as long as you get access to the right training, you can apply that training. So you can make money drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace. And then after you go through a period of time where you're learning and you're applying it and you're getting good at it, you can get to the point where it's pretty automated. Like I spend in my store alone 5 to 10 minutes a week running my store. And As you guys can see in my other YouTube videos, I'm doing great. Now, it didn't start off like that. I originally was putting in a lot of time. I was learning the ropes. It takes hard work and discipline in the beginning, but once you get everything down, and especially once you get a virtual assistant or two to run your store for you, you can get it to the point where it's only 5 to 10 minutes a week, and you have this automated stream of income. Again, they say the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. You're probably not going to get rich doing this, but listen, if you can make $500 to $1,000 a day, and you can spend 5 to 10 minutes a week. It's 100% online. You don't have to call anyone. There's no selling. You're just listing items that have a high chance of selling. You're listing them the right way. They sell over and over again, and you just make pretty much semi-automated income 100% from your laptop anywhere in the world.